Hi, friends. I have a great story for us today called The Umbrella, and it's by one of our favorite authors and illustrators. It's Jan Brett. She did The Gingerbread Baby and The Gingerbread Friends and The Mitten, and I think I shared a Jan Brett story with you a few weeks ago. I can't think of the name of the story at the moment, but I know I shared one with you a few weeks ago. Okay, so anyway, she's the author and the illustrator. So let's get ready. Hands on your head, eyes on me. If you're ready, say 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we are going to meet some new animals in this story, The Umbrella. And this does not take place in the woodland or pond habitat. It does take place in a habitat, but it's one we would have to travel very far away to get to. It takes place in the rainforest. So it's a little different than the habitats we've been reading about, but I still wanted to share it because I love this book, and it's a really great book to talk about in the spring, and we've been talking about habitats and different animals, so I thought it would be fun for us to listen to this story right now. Hey, little Carlos, where are you going with that umbrella? Into the cloud forest, Papa, to see what I can see. I'll be spotting a jaguar and a monkey. For sure I'll spy a toucan and a kinkajou. I'll keep my eyes peeled for a shy tapir. Buena suerte, Carlos. Good luck, Papa says. So our story takes place in a different country and into the rainforest habitat. And this is Carlos. And this is his papa over here. And Carlos is carrying an umbrella. Looks a little different than our umbrellas, doesn't it? Looks like it's made out of leaves. How fun. And he talked about some animals that you might not have heard of before. So you'll get to find out a little bit more, and you'll get to see those animals in the story. Carlos walks into the cloud forest. That's what he calls the rainforest, and I think you'll see why as we get further in the story. How silent it is. The only sound is the drip, drip, drip of drops falling from the tall trees. There's not so much as a tiny tree frog down here, Carlos thinks. I'll have to climb up for a better view. Carlos drops his umbrella and starts up the giant fig tree, is the tree he's going to climb. So he leaves his umbrella on the ground. He's going to use that vine or that rope to help climb up the fig tree. So there's a picture of his umbrella. And like all of Jan Brett's books, we get a preview. There's a tree frog, and that's what the tree frog in the rainforest or cloud forest would look like. Drip, drip, drip. A little puddle appears in the green umbrella. A tiny tree frog leaps down and slips into the water. Hola, Froggy croaks happily. I have this puddle all to myself. He sinks down until only his eyes peep out. So he found a good place to hang out. There's Carlos climbing up the fig tree. And there, I think coming next might be the toucan. Plop! A juicy fig, which is a fruit, falls smack into the umbrella. Toucan is not far behind. Froggy sees Toucan's sharp beak. Vete, he beeps, go away! But Toucan is not moving. He's waiting for another fig to fall. He's holding that fig in his mouth, that one. And there's something else coming. Let's find out what it is. High in the tree, a scratching sound starts. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Something is sliding down the tree. It gets louder and louder until thump! Kinkajou tumbles in. Muy grande, Froggy squeaks. You're too big. You can't stay here, Toucan says. But Kinkajou is just getting comfortable. After prowling around all night for food, he's found just the right place to rest. So that's the Kinkajou right there. So he's coming down. Carlos is working on climbing up. He's coming down. And something else is next. All these fun new animals. Thump, crash, thump. Baby tapir blunders into the green umbrella. Blah, blah, he bawls. Mama. No, está aquí. She's not here, Froggy shouts, along with hungry Toucan and sleepy Kinkajou. The umbrella's shiny green leaves shiver and shake, but baby Tapir is staying here until his mother comes for him. He's got like stripes and spots on his fur. Carlos is climbing higher, and we're going to find out what that bird is in just a minute. It's really cool. Swish, swish, a most beautiful bird sails down onto the umbrella handle. Quetzal, that's the name of the bird. Quetzal, how cool's that? Quetzal looks down at Froggy, Toucan, Kinkajou, and baby Tapir rocking back and forth because the umbrella's moving a little bit. Fly away, they call up, but the proud Quetzal is too busy arranging his tail plumes or his tail feathers to listen to them. What a beautiful bird. Look how long those tail plumes are. And I see somebody coming next. And Carlos is still climbing. That's a very tall tree. In the rainforest, the trees are super tall. Suddenly, Frisky Monkey jumps down. He grabs the umbrella, flings it into the river, and jumps aboard. "Que pasa? What is happening?" Froggy asks as water starts to pour into the umbrella. "We will sink for sure," Toucan, Kinkajou, baby Tapir, and Quetzal wail together. "That monkey never thinks before he acts." So there he is grabbing the umbrella. Carlos is still climbing. And it looks like I'm not sure what's next. Let's find out. "Attenzione! What's sitting on me?" Froggy cries. "Stop poking your beak into me," Kinkajou shouts at Toucan. "Blah," bawls baby Tapir. "You're getting my tail feathers all wet," Quetzal squawks at Monkey. Jaguar is cleaning his silky black spots when he hears all of the squabbling and looks up. Jaguar. So first I'll show you the animals in the umbrella. They're all squished. We don't even see the frog there. We see someone's foot is on him. I'm thinking it's either Toucan or Quetzal. And there's the baby the jaguar over there. He hears all the noise and says, As the umbrella floats by, he pounces in, making it sink even deeper into the water. The animals scramble and squirm out of Jaguar's way. "No problema," Froggy squeaks in Jaguar's ear. "Be our guest," the animals cry. "Just don't eat us up," is what they think to themselves. They're going to give that jaguar lots of room. Carlos is still climbing. Hummingbird flashes by. Smaller than small, he sees the big green umbrella handle sticking up. Just the place for a hummingbird to stop for a little rest. Do you remember I told you hummingbirds are really tiny birds? As he is about to land, they all start shouting. "No room!" Big boy Jaguar snarls. "Move on!" Monkey hollers. "Find another place," Quetzal sings out. "We got here first," Kinkajou growls. "Stay away," Toucan screeches. "Blah," bawls baby Tapir. "Adios, goodbye," Froggy peeps, but Hummingbird lands anyway. Look at that beautiful hummingbird. Isn't that a beautiful color? And she's coming down to land on that handle, like that. Kersplash. Oh no. The umbrella tumbles over and everyone falls out. Jaguar, Quetzal, baby Tapir, Kinkajou, Toucan, Monkey, and Froggy all clamber up the bank as the umbrella pops to the surface and drifts back to the shore. So there's Carlos up at the top of the tree now. All the animals splashed out. And there is the mommy Tapir. She's the mommy of the little baby. Up in the giant fig tree, Carlos looks out at the sea of green. No animals today, he sighs. I wonder where they all are. He climbs down, picks up his umbrella, and walks toward home. And this is why they call it the cloud forest. The trees are so tall, they look like they're up in the clouds. And the animals, now that they've been splashed out and fallen out of the umbrella, are all spreading out and heading home. The baby tapir and the mama are reunited. But where they are, Carlos can't see them. He doesn't see any other animals. He doesn't know what happened with his umbrella. The sun shines through the green leaves of the umbrella, and Carlos sees the silhouette of the tiny tree frog. Hey, little froggy, try hitchhiking with me tomorrow, and I'll show you a real adventure. I'm going back to the cloud forest to find a toucan, a kinkajou, maybe even a monkey or a shy tapir. I bet I'll see a jaguar, too, and I'm going to find that Quetzal for sure. He doesn't know that Froggy has already found all of them, and they're all peeking out at him, but he doesn't see them. Carlos props the umbrella outside his door. Drip, drip, drip. Water falls from the roof. A little puddle appears in the green umbrella. Froggy slides down the handle and slips into the water. Hola, Froggy splashes happily. I have this puddle all to myself. So now he gets some peace and quiet all by himself. Oh, wasn't that a fun story? So many neat animals. I love that. I love all those different animals. Okay, so tell me or tell someone else, why does Carlos go into the cloud forest? Why did he decide to go to the cloud forest that day? What was he going to do? And then tell someone what happened in the story. You can go back and listen to it again and see if you can remember which animal got in the umbrella first. See if you can retell. Remember, we talked about that before. And when we were still in our classroom, when we retell the story, we tell what happened in the story. And I'd love to know which animal did you like the most. I think I like the Quetzal the most. Oh, or the hummingbird. I really like the color of the hummingbird. Hard to choose, huh? Okay, love you guys. Mwah.